How are we today? I am doing well. Thank you so much for asking. So today I am making a chocolate cake. Well, it's actually a vanilla funfetti cake with chocolate filling and chocolate frosting. This cake is for my daughter's best friend, and it's gonna be pretty simple, but I am gonna show you guys how I do it. I'm gonna show you guys how to make a box cake taste like a from scratch recipe cake. It's super easy. I've done it many times for my family when I don't feel like pulling out all of the ingredients that you need to make a cake. Sometimes it's a tedious process, and it does taste really good if you do it correctly, but it's nice to take a shortcut and just make a quick box cake and make it taste really, really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys that. Right now I am just having my morning coffee, and I already have all the ingredients out, and we're gonna get started. So let's get going, and I will see you guys in a minute. Bye. Okay, so to get started, I have all my ingredients out, and I'm gonna show you how I prep them and what I have changed from what you would use in the box to what I'm gonna use today to change up the recipe a bit to make it a lot more moist, and it will taste really, really good too when you do it. So let me go ahead and show you all of my ingredients. So right here I have 9 eggs because I am making 3 boxes. It's gonna be a 3-layer cake. I have the eggs in warm water. You want your eggs at a room temperature, and you want them in warm water. You don't want them ice cold. You want them at room temperature. So when you do this, just take your eggs out, put them in a bowl, and fill it up and put them in warm water. And then instead of water, you're going to use milk. I use 2% milk. You can use any kind of milk that you have. I'm not sure about like almond milk or, maybe soy milk. I'm not sure if that will work, but I would at least stick with 1%, 2%, or whole milk. And you also want your milk at room temperature too. I took this out a little while ago, and it's pretty room temperature now. So you want to do that. I do have more milk in the refrigerator if I'm going to need it. I just might have to. If you have to do that, just take it out, put it in the microwave, and just warm it a tiny bit. You don't want it hot. You just want it room temperature. That's all you want. And then instead of vegetable oil, you use canola oil. I find that the canola oil makes the cake more moist than anything else. I feel like vegetable oil makes your cake dry. But so I go ahead and I changed it to canola oil. And then you just have your basic tools, just your, measuring cups, your whisk, your spatula, and just a regular bowl. I'm not using my mixer today. I don't need to. Also too, if you're doing more than one cake, you want to do them one at a time. Don't do them all together in one. I mean, I guess you can if you're making one huge cake, but sometimes I do that with if I'm making like a sheet cake and I need 2 boxes, I'll do 2. But other than that, just do them one at a time, and that way you get your measurements correctly, and you don't have to worry about messing up the cake. So the ingredients that I will be using for today, I will show you guys how I put it all together and get them in the oven and get these cakes done for the day. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. 2 of them in the oven. I do only have 2 pans of the same size, so the other box I will make afterwards. I don't like to make the batter until it's almost time to put it in the pan, because with the Funfetti one, I feel like the little specks of the candy that's in it, it bleeds. So then it'll just mess up the cake in general. I'm also gonna make a chocolate frosting. I will be making that from scratch. So she wanted the frosting to be black, and the way you get black frosting, that's not manufacturer. You make a chocolate frosting and then you put black food coloring in it, and that turns it black. Well, I went to several stores out here and I could not find black food coloring anywhere, none at all. So I had told her I will try my best to make it black, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do it. All I have is this one. It's a small one. It's about half full. So I am gonna use it and see how dark I can get the cake. I'm not sure if it's, or the frosting. I'm not sure if it's gonna do anything any different, but I am going to try. So, but she's very aware that there's a good chance that it might not be black. It might be dark chocolate, but it might not be black, but we'll see. So I'm gonna go ahead and let those bake off. I'm gonna start on the frosting and then get that put aside, so that way when all these cakes are done and they're cooled, I can frost them, and that will be it. All right, I will see you guys in a minute. Bye. Okay, you guys, so I got all the cakes done and I was able to get the frosting to a very, very dark gray, which is fine because I called her and let her know and she said that's perfectly fine. It actually looks kind of black, but I'm getting started on putting the layers on. One of the cakes is still cooling, so it's not done yet, but I have started on the layering. Go ahead and show you that. So it is a 3-tier cake, so 3-layer cake, I should say. So I've started the frosting. See, the frosting's pretty dark, which is it's perfect. You know, it's a perfect color. I'm going to add another layer of cake on top, and then I'm going to frost all the way around. And then there also are some letters here that I'm going to put on top, and that's it. That's all that the cake is going to have on it. It's very simple, very easy. I am going to make the frosting when I, put it on. I'm going to have it a certain way. I'm going to decorate it. I'm going to show you guys. I'm not necessarily putting anything on it. I'm just going to make the frosting look pretty. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do next. I will show you guys. It's gonna be probably like another 25-30 minutes before that cake completely cools, because I cannot put it on the cake until it does, because it will completely melt, and that is something that I do not want to happen today. So I am gonna go ahead and have some lunch. I'm gonna watch some TV, and I am going to wait until that cake is done, and then when I come back, I will show you guys everything, and I will put everything together. I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Bye. And there it is. This cake is finished. Came out perfect, exactly how I wanted it to be.